is Jack Scallion doing part 1 of Let's Play Splintercell Conviction. If you're unfamiliar with Splintercell, it's about a guy called Sam Fisher who's a secret agent gone rogue, trying to find his daughter, all the people who he thinks are responsible for killing her. This game is about him finding the people who are responsible for killing her, and then carrying on him trying to hunt them down. What we have here is Sam in the city of Valletta, sitting down drinking himself some coffee when he gets rung by Grim. Grim is the kind of your handler of the agency when you're trying to hunt them down. And I'm going to be quiet while this cutscene's on.
Sam.
Who is this? How do you find me?
Give me a little credit, Sam. Don't tell me you don't recognize my voice even after all this time.
Grim, what do you want?
To save your life. We can go from there. A team of armed men just entered the marketplace looking for you. They're closing in on your position. Unless you do exactly what I say, this will be a very short conversation.
So, your ex-handler has just told you that people are hunting you down
We're third echelon.
and you need to move. She's about to show you the UAV drone, but
Look up. You'll see it.
she used to spot you. If you know from Call of Duty, a UAV drone is kind of a spotting device that can fire missiles on the target.
You still haven't told me how you found me.
Move. You've got multiple hostiles inbound on your position, and from where you're at, you're a sitting duck.
This level's kind of a starter off, it tells you what to do. But I'm going to play it through like I'm going to play the rest of the game, which is
Just like the old days, Sam.
kind of not what you expect. I try and run and gun some parts, and in other parts
Very noble.
I try to
Right now, what matters to me is
be stealthy and not even be heard.
get to that group of
So to
people
start
right now,
with,
or I can't help you,
I'm
Sam.
going to take my silence pistol, but first I'm going to run. Which involves me getting into cover here, wait till I'm coming,
Now let's get to a little
and there's the first bit of cover, so I'm going to move into there, and then there. Piece of cake. Now I can see this guy, but I don't want him shooting me. So, here's what happens. Yep, thanks Grim, you've just knocked out the light. Now we flash back 20 years ago, on the night of Sarah's abduction, what Sam said to her before she was captured.
Hey there, kiddo. What's wrong?
You can barely see at this point, but Sarah's in her bed, that flashing green thing, that's her mobile, and she's right under it. You'll see it when I turn the lights on, which I'm going to do now.
Come on, sweetie.
There we are.
There's nothing to be afraid of in the dark.
Sarah's quite scared of the monsters, which, as we all know, aren't real, but she's 4, I think, in this. But we're not letting her sleep with the light on. So we're going to turn the light off and tell her it's all okay.
See what's around you much better.
Now this is kind of a hint. It says, when the screen turns black and white, you are hidden in the shadows and cannot be seen by the enemies. Which is kind of an important aspect of this game. And shooting out lights is a big part of how I play. Not everybody has to do it, and it's not compulsory towards completion of the game. But I can hide well with them off. That's how it goes. A few things about me. I am a co-leader of the clan. I'm godfather in the clan. And when somebody comes to be my rank, I'll be the first person to prestige. I'm in charge of ranking in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, which will be one of the games I'll commentate on. But first, I just thought, start it off with a game that's a bit more linear, because I'm not, to be honest, too great at Call of Duty. And now back to the game. We've just had the lights off, it's gone black and white, I'm hidden, and he's down. I'm going to reload, and I'm going to aim it.
Shit, Fisher, that's how you fight?
Move inside.
Stones, man.
Now you see, he doesn't know I'm here. Ha! Sit down. And if you want to give me some tips in the comment section on my page for gaming, I'd be very grateful of that because this is my first ever commentary. It's not like something I've done before. Okay, I've just walked out of Sarah's room. It's flashback again. Mark and execute lets you take down multiple targets quickly. If I had a PVR, you'd be able to read that. We're doing this on a camera. I'm going to kill this guy hand to hand, like you can in the game, and then I'm going to mark these two people, which is another skill. Means I'm going to quickly do this, and then it's going to let me headshot the both of them at the same time. 3, 2, 1. See how we did that? That's really skillful. Now, what's with betting Sarah comes out of her room? Of course she does, because she's scared of shooting people. So we're going to try and reassure her and get her back into bed, even though we just killed 3 robbers. And this flashback's kind of gone back to Grim telling you. I've toggled my crouching, I sprinted away, jumped that, and I'm going to come back around this corner and get into cover.
Get a hold of him. I'll ID him and you can figure out what questions to ask.
This, in the second part of the playthrough, by the way, we're going to have a special guest commentating with me, which is Josh Baines, Josh Scarleo, who is the leader of our clan, and my consigliere in ranks. We're going to do a standard mark and execute again. Stand up, why don't I? There we go. Nobody saw me. Try and get into cover. That's another aspect of the game I quite like. Rolling allows you to move quickly whilst being crouched, which I think is rather important.
I've got an ID on the leader, Sam. His name is Dimitri Bramkos, the local street level boss. He hires himself and his gang out on a regular basis.
So we're coming towards the end. We're about to fight the boss in a bathroom. I'm not going to tell you any more about that though, because that's part of the game that comes after this. Now if you notice, the game's gone back to colour, which means I can be seen by enemies, but I get into cover, so I can't. On to the next piece, on to the next piece, and try and get in really close on these guys. So I dropped 3 of them. I know there's another 2 guys out there, I think it is. No, I dropped 4 of them, so there is another 1 guy out there. I'm going to try and come across into better cover. From the notification that's just come up, you can see I'm an Xbox player, which is because we are an Xbox only clan. Now maybe when we get a few members we'll start doing PS3 tournaments and stuff, but me and Joshua Scarleo don't have Xboxes. I know I'm talking very robotic on this. That's just because I'm quite nervous and I've never done this before and I don't know how you're going to react. Now, the leader is in there trying to shoot me through the door. So we can play that game, mate. Or we can do this. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Now, we've disarmed him, and we're going to try and get some information about who killed Sarah. Listen.
Fuck you!
So he doesn't want to tell me who sent him. So, we're going to really scare someone by, this is interrogating. To interrogate Gramos, move him around and press B near appropriate objects. I think an appropriate object would be to smash his head through the door, so here we go. Would appear I failed to do that because I just didn't have him against the door, but that's not the coolest one. Now this is another part of the game. You can see Corbin on the screen. Now I know it's very dark and it's hard to see, but try and bear with me because I'll explain what's going on. So it's showing Corbin trying to kidnap your daughter. Now here's the door, and this time hopefully we'll get him through it. There we go. That must really hurt. And we've scared a guy in the process, which is always a good thing. He's probably going to stay there and shit himself a bit more, quite literally. Ew, that's gross. But, yeah, so, here's what we're going to do. Now, I've got 2 options now. If I failed the first one, I can smash his head through the toilet or through the here. But I think this will be cooler, so. And through the sink. And this is the final part of the interrogation. He's going to tell us, we're going to choke him out and the mission's going to end. I'm Jack Scarleo, reporting for the Sky for Life Gamer Clan. See you for part 2.
I'm not going to tell you the damn thing.